Hello viewers, here is a Toshiba laptop, which of course the Toshiba is upside down because they want it right side up when people look at it from behind. This is an older model. It has shipped with the Windows XP Home Editions. The model is M35X-S149, and I don't see a date on here necessarily, neither there's one on the battery. Looks like the original battery, or at least an OEM replacement. Unfortunately, it was made in China, so it probably doesn't work. I don't know if any of those numbers are date codes or not. Anyways, this was one of the free computers from the video of the obsolete technology bag, and these were nothing spectacular, but they do hold a nostalgia value to me because when I first started working in computers, I got my first job working in computers in early 2010s. I remember seeing these come in every now and again, and for an economy budget machine, I thought they were perfectly fine. So let's open this up here. Actually, Toshiba computers, one of the first laptops we had, going back to the early 2000s, that was a Toshiba machine, and I don't remember what the model number of it was. That one broke, but anyways, so this is what it looks like opened. Keyboard's got some wear on it, but otherwise it seems to be in decent condition. I don't know if it was this exact model or a different one, but I recall working on several that had these speakers down here at the bottom like this. And as I recall correctly, it actually sounded relatively decent for a laptop. So we have some music hotkeys there, or whatever you call them. The battery's out of charge, and the keyboard is a typical laptop keyboard. It's not too bad though. I guess that's the switch for the screen. The power cord didn't come with this, but I have this replacement one that I use with the other Toshiba laptop that I have, and it seems to work just fine. So I'm going to plug this one in. This is a 19 volt, and this computer calls for 19.5, but I think it'll be fine. Okay, the power cord is plugged in now. I'll plug this power cord into the computer. Oh, let's look at the ports first. It has a decent number of them. Audio in, audio out. Audio in is something you hardly ever see anymore. Wireless switch, the volume control. I remember these, the dial volume control. USB, I believe that is some kind of FireWire port. Expansion card. Is that a button? I don't know what that is. CPU core. On the back we have, I guess that's a Kensington lock. Power, VGA. That's one I don't see too often. That is an S-Video, and 2 more USBs, modem, Ethernet, and on this side we have the DVD CD player. And on the front we have power cord plugged in, power on, and battery indicators. Okay, there's our staple on there. Alright, let's plug this in and see if it works. I have no idea if this works or not. We're going to find out now. Looks like it works. Okay, there's some informations on the screen. I'm sure the CMOS battery is long failed, and this would confirm that because it's complaining about the date and time. We're going to just ignore that for now because it doesn't really have a relevance yet. And there is the Windows XP. And the hard drive light is flashing away, so it's working correctly. I'm going to try to stop moving the camera because it makes it harder to edit when I keep moving the thing and I gotta blur stuff out. I'm not sure what our best option is for lighting here. There's some dust on the camera lens, so we may have some focusing problems. Okay, we have a cursor, and I don't know if this will pick up on the camera or not, but the screen is brighter on the sides, so the forward tubes haven't warmed up yet. Okay, I suspect we're going to have a password on here. And it would appear as though we do. So we're probably not going to be able to get in here. Now I know this person, so I know who those people are. Well, I don't know what kind of combination of their name it is. Yeah, I don't know. Sometimes when people set up these accounts for these computers, Tina has an account on here, they don't put an administrative password. So sometimes we can do this. Account restriction. Yeah, it just occurred to me when I opened this window up and the username and password field were filled out, I should have just clicked OK. That was stupid. Let's see if I can get that to come up again. Okay, let's do a restart here. I suppose I could call the person and ask what the password is. Because I did want to recover the information off of this laptop as well. And it's getting kind of late. I can always just recover it externally, it's not that big of a deal. It's making some noises. Is there a CD in here? There is a CD in here. The CD is... This is a classic. The American Greetings for Windows 95 and Windows 98. I'm going to keep this because this person... Oh, jeez. Gee, if I don't break it. Oh, my goodness. I have a lot of cards from this person that they've created from this program, so I'm going to hold on to that. Alright, let's try again here. I don't know if they have a password on there. Username and domain are correct. And we may not be getting into this thing. I guess I could try to hack out the password. Yeah, let's try that. Running that program probably would take about the same amount of time it would take to pull the drive anyways. And the camera battery is dead, so I gotta go upstairs to get the power cord regardless. The last time I tried to get the password off of one of these computers, it was a freak show. If I'm recalling correctly, this was the program that I used to use. that worked very well under Windows XP. So hopefully we won't have a problem here. And I'm not sure which key we have to press to get into the boot menu. F12, I couldn't see what it said. I think it was F12. Let's see here. F12. Okay, CD-ROM. The screen is very dusty. The drive is doing something. I don't know why it's taking so long. There it goes. Okay. Let's see here. I think text mode is what we usually use. Where's that shadow coming from? Can hardly see that in person. I guess I gotta put a different light bulb over here because this one is creating a shadow. Okay, we have a display driver now. Okay. Oh dear, there's a bad sector. Okay, let's see here. This is having a problem. It's not doing anything. Okay, I thought this was the one that I used, but maybe it's not. Now we're just reliving the freak show from last time I tried to do this. Okay, so I'm going to take this CD out, and I'm going to put this CD in, and let's see if we get any better results with this CD. It'd be a good time to check and see if the battery works. Oh my goodness, the battery works. I'm kind of surprised because I don't think this has been used for a very long time. Okay, so it looks like it's going to be 150 approximately gigabytes drive. Okay, let's see here. Okay, select the partition by number. I'm going to do number 1. Okay. Now let's see here. Select the part of the registry, password recovery, password reset. Number 1. Let's see here. Right now, edit user data and save passwords. Okay. Now see, this is what I was talking about before. See how it says administrator and is blank? That's what I was expecting it to be. I don't know why it wouldn't let us go into that. Alright. And now, curiously enough, this does not have the individual that is on the login screen, the graphic login screen. So, okay. So I guess we will edit Tina because she is showing up here. And we're going to clear the password. Clear user password. Let's try number 2. Oh, I see what the problem is now. It looks like what in the world? It looks like the username and the full username are different. I don't know. That's kind of strange. Okay, I'd like to blank the passwords. Enter. And it says password cleared. Okay. So now we can quit. Quit. Okay. Right, files backed. Yes. Huh? If it somehow failed, or no, okay. Alright, let's see if that worked. It was behaving kind of strange. Perfect. So then this was the program that I used to use. And so we don't go through this again. I'm going to make a notation on this program. This is the program to use. Works good. Good. Windows XP. Alright, so now this is loading up. So I have to edit this one because it's got personal photographs all over the desktop. What I'll do is I'll let it load up and then I'll change the photographs so that I don't have an editing nightmare on my hands. Startup manager? Oh dear. Where's all the icons? The drive is still doing a little bit, but not much. Maybe the taskbar is hidden. Well, this isn't particularly useful. This clicker doesn't work. I don't know what the problem is here. This looks like it's in some kind of a safe mode or something. Okay, do we not have... We do have Explorer, so where is the... Where is the computer? Oh, this is awful. Ah, there's the taskbar. And there's all the icons. The first thing I want to do is get rid of this photograph. Well, not get rid of it, but just take it off of the desktop so that I don't have to keep blurring things out. The documents folder is opening, which nobody asked it to do that. You know what's crazy to think is that people actually use computers when they work like this. Yeah, there's something wrong with the resolution too. It's all like blurry. I'll take a look at that after we change the photograph. Now there was a program that this particular individual had asked me about. It was called Lotus, and that was supposed to have a lot of addresses and phone numbers and calendar items in there, and I'm seeing that on this desktop. So this computer may be the computer that had that on there. So I believe this was the computer that he used prior to that HP desktop that I showed, or maybe I didn't show it yet. If I didn't show it yet, there's going to be an HP desktop computer, and that came from the same person. And I think this was the computer it replaced. So this may be the computer that has the Lotus files on it. Because I see the program over here next to the hourglass. You know, I think on second thought, because, oh look, it's opening up now. Lotus just opened itself. Exit that out of there. There's a CPU and RAM meter up here at the top right, and the RAM is full already. It's got about 512 RAM in there, which is fine for the Windows XP, unless you have a million programs running all the time. I don't know why I can't get that to go off the screen. Oh my, look at this list. No wonder it doesn't work too good. I think we're going to do a disable all, apply, and we're going to restart and try again without all that stuff opening up. because there is no way that you can run... How many programs was opening? It must have been at least 10. You're not going to be running 10 or 15 programs off of 512 memory. Yeah, there was at least 10 to 15 programs in there. So let's do a restart and see if it's a little bit more usable after that, because this is not useful. Okay, so this is probably a good portion of the problem. Stinking antivirus programs. Never used them. I don't even know how to get this thing off of here. These stupid things are like a virus in and of themselves because you can't get rid of them. I'm not sure that I can get rid of it short from uninstalling it, which is fine. I certainly have no reason to leave it on here. There's definitely something wrong with the screen. Let's see what the resolution is. Yeah, it's not all the way up. There we go. Now it looks nice and clear. Stop doing that. And we're going to do add or remove programs. And what's the first on the list? Another stinking antivirus program. Let's see how many are on this computer. We have adwares. We have Advanced System Care 9. We have... There's a lot of programs on this computer. We have the Avast. We have the Ka Yahoo Anti-Spy Removal Only. We have Driver Booster 3.4, whatever that is, probably some kind of a scam. We have Malware Bytes. Not sure why all these have the icon of an owl. What else do we have on here? I'm not sure what some of these programs even are. It's a defragmenting program, surfing protection, some Toshiba bloatware, a lot of Toshiba bloatware, and Yahoo Browser Plus, Yahoo Toolbar. Let's start by getting rid of the Yahoo Toolbar. Yes, I want to get rid of that. Okay, the stinking Avast has got to go first. Where are we at here? AVAST. Go on. The remove button is stuck down. Back in the good old days when buttons actually pressed in, now they're just flat and ugly. Uninstall. An attempt has been made to uninstall. Yes, get rid of this garbage. This is probably going to take some time. I bet it's a big program. Okay, we're going to do a restart later. Let's get rid of some of the other antivirus or virus programs before we do the restart. Okay, now opening the Googles. Nope, the computer's not at risk. It's better than it was before. Why will this not scroll up? Okay, let's get rid of add awareness. The only thing I'm aware of is that it needs to go. Version 2008. This computer goes way back. This was last used in 2007, this particular program. Okay, let's get rid of Advanced System Care 9, because I'm sure that's not doing anything helpful. There's something weird about this theme. It just doesn't look normal. The buttons are elongated. Now this looks normal. That's strange. Can this not run the the blue theme? I don't know why it's not doing that. It's got 64 megabytes, that should be enough. I don't know. Anyways, let's finish getting this junk off of here. Oh yeah, I'm sure it did all that. Uninstall anyways. Wonder if I can salvage this installation. It kind of would be neat to do so because there's a lot of software on here that I don't have the installers for. I would never probably be able to get it back. Alright, let's see what else should go. This should go because I would never use this. This is an old version of iTunes and QuickTime on here. I don't think it needs this application support to actually run. I remember this Apple software update program. I haven't seen that in a long time. There's a lot of programs on it. Maybe Office 2000. Okay, what happened? Don't need that either. I'm just curious what this program looks like. I tend to think this is probably like a junk program, but not really sure what it does. It's got a lot of good information in there. Well, I'll leave that for now. Don't need anything defragging this other than Windows defrag itself. Okay, so that got rid of everything I think that would be totally garbage, particularly the virus programs. Now let's take a look at the specifications of this computer. Appears like it would be the original operating system install. It's got a 1.5 gigahertz Intel Celerons and 480 megabytes of RAM, which is kind of an odd combination. Let's see when the earliest program was installed. Sort by, I guess that doesn't really matter. 2004 appears to be the oldest program, so that might have been when it was installed. 2004. So this is probably the original installation. So now that all that garbage is gone, let's do a restart and see if it runs any better. And after that, I have to do a lot of digging through this machine to see if I can come up with the address book and the calendar and the contacts that were mentioned. It looks like this is going to be the computer that they were on. Now I want to use this machine, so what I may do is I may back it up and I may just change the drive out and leave this drive intact because it's got so much stuff on there. This is kind of an unusual screen. It doesn't come up very often. Sometimes those periods will go on. I've seen it go on for as long as a couple of lines. That's still taking a long time. This installation is probably rotted by now. If we say it's from 2004, this is being recorded in 2021, so the installation is 17 years old. Drive is still going, so it's doing something. Alright, so it's working now. It's still kind of slow. It needs to be reinstalled ultimately. So now I'm going to go through here, back everything up, and what I'll probably do is I'll do another video changing out the drive and reinstalling the Windows.